thought the crowd was very energetic. They were very involved in the discussion. I think that they had a lot of great questions. I love the fact that some of the folks that were here actually read the book, and so they knew what color they were. And I think that's so important when you're trying to establish what relationships are, that you know where you are in dealing with relationships, what color you are, and what commitment means. And it was just so pleasant to see that so many people that actually knew that. You have to focus on yourself first before you can actually be in a relationship. I mean, it really does count for you to be healthy within yourself and to understand what you need to do to develop a healthy relationship. And that's kind of the key. A lot of people really don't even know what a healthy relationship is. And this seminar gives people a chance to kind of see what other people are saying, get a chance to kind of see what can affect the relationship in a negative way, being able to identify and know what the warning signs are in an unhealthy relationship. And I think that we were able to cover all that stuff today, and everybody had a chance to kind of see some of the benefits of a healthy relationship. Goal number one was to get people to understand what commitment is and be committed to a relationship, and not take relationship lightly, and get into a marriage where you're there and when things get bad, you're willing to throw in the towel trying to work on the relationship. That's the biggest thing that I'm trying to do, is look at how society is really demystified marriages and really kind of condone people cheating, having affairs. And I really wanted to set the tone by identifying the people that have been married and how they've made it work, because it's hard work. It's something that's not easy. And to be able to understand what it takes to have a healthy relationship. And I think that's what I was trying to do with this book. I have 3 different stages of commitment in a relationship, and the colors actually symbolizes each stage. Stage 1 is blue, which is free spirit, and that is where a person that's in a relationship really doesn't want to be in a committed relationship. So they want to date. They actually don't want to actually be in a committed relationship. They want to just date someone. And so I call that a free spirit, which is blue. And then stage 2, which is the purple band, is where someone wants to be in a committed relationship. They just haven't found that person yet. And so they're still looking. We almost call them fence sitter. They're actually waiting for something better to come along, or waiting until they actually think that they really want to be with this person. They're not really sure yet. Stage 3 is someone that really wants to be in a committed relationship, and that's what they're focused on. They're focused on, once they're in that relationship, they're concentrated on that one person. They're not looking to date anybody else outside of that relationship. They're looking at just dating that one person. And that's why we call that true love. I think that things can work out if you are committed to each other. If you're not committed to each other, and it doesn't matter what I say or anyone else says, you have to be committed to each other and understand that this is what you wanted out of that relationship. If you're excited about the relationship and this is something that you want to invest in, then you'll put in the time and the effort to do that. Most people don't want to do that. If they're looking for an easy way out or a shortcut, and they're shortcutting relationships, you have to put in the hard work. That's why I pretty much said in my book that you have to look at it as being a CEO of your own company. You have to be able to say, hey, look, this is what I'm looking for. This person is somebody I'm going to have for my life for a long, long time to come. And so you have to invest your time, your money, your energy into this relationship. And you really can't do that lightly, because otherwise you get frustrated and think that this is not really worth it. And it is worth it if you put in the time and effort. But when you invest in somebody, they invest in you. And so it's like a partnership where you end up having a life where you can invest in each other, and then you can kind of definitely see the fruits of that labor. If you can have a healthy relationship at home, you definitely have a better relationship at the job, because you definitely understand what it takes to invest in something. And relationships is so important, but when you're looking at having a job and being able to invest in that job and being committed, if you're committed to the job and you're committed at home, it just works hand in hand. And I think that, I see a lot of people that are successful in the workplace are also successful at home. And, it's kind of like, you're not really whole until you're able to take care of a full circle with being emotionally healthy, physically healthy, and definitely if your relationships are part of that emotion, then that's a great thing. But definitely if your career is taking off and you're doing well, I mean, you pretty much hit on all 4 of those where you're really happy with all of that.